Welcome back, Tiger fans. I'm Hunter Lovell.
And I'm Zoyce Manners. Thanks for joining us for tonight's edition of the Sports Desk. In one of the most anticipated LSU Pro Days in recent years, former LSU stars Leonard Fournette, Malachi Dupree, and more worked out for NFL scouts early Wednesday as a last opportunity to help their stock before the draft. It would be Jamal Adams who would end up stealing the show, running a 4.3340 time, an improvement from the 4.56 that he ran at the Combine in Indianapolis. Another storyline from the day was once again Leonard Fournette's weight. This time he came to the workouts weighing in at 228 pounds, which is 12 pounds lighter than he was at the Combine. Leonard Fournette did not run a 40 for the Scouts, but did compete in a series of drills to show off his movement, as he says he is now 100%. They both said that they did what they needed to prove, so they can show the Scouts that they're worth picking.
You know, I did have something to prove for myself in the 40, and that was to come out and run a faster time. I knew at the Combine, 4.5 wasn't me. So, I definitely put my mind to it, and, I worked hard at it, and, I had a great outcome.
My mind's been on me about what I'm eating. Basically just wanted to show everybody that I can lose the weight. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to play good at any weight I want to. But, that's it.
With the Pro Day behind them, all of today's athletes will continue to train, but at this point, it's just a waiting game, as the NFL Draft is right around the corner. It all goes down in Philadelphia starting April 27th.
While we do have former Tigers back on campus today showing off their skills to NFL coaches and staff to prepare for the upcoming NFL Draft, there are still current Tigers on campus working hard to prepare themselves for their upcoming season. On a high note, there are only 3 spring practices left until the National L Club spring game, so the wait for fans to see their newest Tiger football team is almost over. Darius Geis is a hot name for the Tigers this season, and as a rising junior who has already accomplished so much, Geis is sure to beat some of his own records. We will have to get a preview of that on the 22nd of this month when the 2017 Tigers take the field for the first time in front of fans before the fall. So be sure to check out the spring game on April 22nd. The nighttime scrimmage in Tiger Stadium will surely allow fans to get a taste of the upcoming fall and Saturday nights in Death Valley.
LSU baseball defeated Grambling State last night in the box 13-2. The Tigers scored their 13 runs off of 15 hits to put them far ahead of the Grambling Tigers. After the game, catcher Jordan Romero spoke on LSU's bullpen, doing as well as it is from start to finish.
I think definitely for our bullpen's sake, our starters have been pitching so well and going deep into the game, so a lot of guys aren't getting the innings they need, and saw a lot of guys come out there compete, and so on all the way down through Blair. Blair threw great. That was big for us to have a lefty that can come in there and throw his butt off, and all the way back up to Hess, and that's what it takes. Not just one guy getting it done. Everyone putting their 2 cents in to get a W.
The Tigers will start their spring break on the road this weekend to take on the Arkansas Razorbacks in a 3-game series. First pitch will be at 6:30 p.m. And if you'll be in town during spring break, you can head over to the box to see the matchup between the Tigers and UL Lafayette on Tuesday night, or catch their SEC Series matchup against the Ole Miss Rebels Thursday through Saturday. There are plenty of games to choose from.
The second-ranked LSU gymnastics team dominated the NCAA regional meet this past weekend, ending the meet with a total score of 197.45. Tigers secured their spot in the NCAA championship, which will take place at the Bob Davini Sports Complex in St. Louis. Competing like fire-breathing dragons has made the Tigers the season one to remember, but they also have another tactic Coach Dede calls rowing the boat.
We just want them to not put rocks in their boat. We want them to have firm hands on their oars, and when that oar hits the water, we want them to pull, and we want it to be in unison. And they really understand it. They get it. They get the effort. They get the grunt and the gruel of what you have to do to climb that mountain or to shoot those rapids. And it's just something that they've embraced, kind of like the dragon. And they were fire-breathing dragons all season long, and I expect the mother of all dragons to be here when we get to St. Louis.
After the meet, LSU moved up to 25-1 in the season, putting the Tigers at the top finish, followed by Nebraska and Boise State. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, one LSU grad is excelling in a sport unique to your average football and baseball.
We'll be right back. When we think about LSU athletes, we think of football players, baseball players, and even gymnasts. But we rarely think about the more obscure athletes this school has to offer, like mixed martial artists. Last week, Tiger TV visited the Baton Rouge UFC gym and talked to international LSU student George Frangie. A native of Suriname, he's trained as a kickboxer since the age of 14. Frangie graduated from LSU in the spring of 2016, and now he's in graduate school for construction management. But Frangie says he's going to put his architectural career on the back burner for now in favor of professional MMA fighting. Frangie came to LSU when he was 18 in 2011. He says it took him a while to get used to the wild atmosphere on Saturdays in the fall during football season.
I got into the hype for like the first year, like maybe a year and a half and so. But then like honestly, being a football fan like includes like drinking a lot of beer and stuff, and like I can't keep that up if I want to be a good fighter. So I had to like put that on like a little down low in a sense, but I still have fun and like enjoy the games.
Frangie's next fight is May 13th at the Belle of Baton Rouge Casino. Our sports director Max Hawkins will have the full story tomorrow night on Newsbeat.
Stay right where you are. After the break, we talk men's NCAA basketball championship. The NCAA tournament came to a fantastic finish Monday night, with North Carolina defeating Gonzaga to claim the school's 6th title. But the game also meant something to our very own Zoyce Manners. If Gonzaga won, Zoyce would win the Tiger TV Bracket Challenge. But they didn't, and because of it, Zoyce lost a bet to a fellow sports reporter.
This is the statement I had to read because I lost. I, Zoyce Manners, have been completely outmatched and completely destroyed by Sean Pennison in the 2017 Bracket Challenge. Sean is far smarter and better looking than I. Well, I thought I was a superior bracketologist. It is clear that I have met my match, and Sean Pennison is the ultra supreme bracket king.
So because Zoyce lost the bet, his punishment given to him by sports reporter Sean Pennison, who won the Bracket Challenge, is to read out this statement and admit his defeat, which he just did. So Zoyce will be seeing the statement for the very first time, and he just did. So Zoyce, all right, whatever. Congratulations to both Sean and North Carolina for their respective wins. That's all the time we have for tonight, and unfortunately, we will not be back here next week. So everyone have a fun and safe break.
Until then, you can keep up with LSU Sports by following Tiger TV Sports on Twitter, Facebook, and LSUnow.com. For Hunter Lovell, I'm Zoyce Manners. Have an awesome break.